What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I am excited to go over this one. This is a video I've been wanting to make for quite a while since I posted something on TikTok that blew up, is almost at 1 million views, and has a lot of fucking hate. So I want to talk about this specifically because it's about an exercise, and this is going to help clear up some information, and also I'm going to explain where I was coming from when I made this, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I made this. Okay, so that being said, what I am going to do is I'm actually going to throw up on the screen where it is on my TikTok. So if you guys haven't followed me, my TikTok account name is the same as my Instagram name, so Nick Wilde Aesthetics, and you guys can follow my account. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down in this post, and I'm gonna pull it up right now. So I'm gonna scroll down, and you guys will see where this post is, how many views it has, and then I'm gonna go over the comments. So you guys, all I post on TikTok is like informational shit. I like to post a lot about fitness, training, health, some trends, etc. Okay, but this is the post. So I'm gonna pause it here. You guys, maturing in the gym is when you stop benching. I got this idea from when I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw this woman, I don't know who it is, post a mirror, like she was taking a video in the mirror, and she said maturing is when you throw out all your gym clothes. Sorry, maturing is when you throw out all of your Gymshark clothing. I personally like Gymshark clothing. Comment down below if you guys like Gymshark clothing. But this maturing trend has been happening on TikTok, and it's like literally everywhere. So I was like, well, that's super controversial. Who wants to throw out Gymshark clothing? Gymshark clothing is really fucking nice, and I personally like Gymshark. Like, if you were to throw up maturing in the gym is when you throw out all of your Alpha League clothes, like, people are gonna be like, yo, like, what are you talking about? So I was like, how can I do this? And this is what I do to create some of my content, guys. So some of it can be kind of like mind-boggling. This isn't it's not actually something that I believe in. But I'm gonna make sure that most of what I post is like not mind-boggling, so you guys understand shit. So maturing in the gym is when you stop benching. My thought process was like, well, how can I make the same? And I was like, okay, well, like, what was one of the videos on my account that blew up? And it was about bench pressing. So I was like, maturing in the gym is when you stop benching. It was actually when you stop bench pressing. And then I just took out the pressing and just said benching and put it in all caps. And so that's how I made the post. And I actually thought about it while I was making it, and I was like, this is gonna blow up because it's super controversial. So low key, even though there's like no evidence, I'm just telling you guys how I made it, my thought process, and everything behind it. And I kind of, in my own way, I guessed that it was gonna pop off, and it did. So it popped off though. I'm gonna read some of the comments. So people are hating on this, guys, and I think it's hilarious because it's about maturing and it's about benching. So I think it really shows how much of people's egos come into play when they lift. Because this was a joke. So you guys, when I read through this, I'm gonna scroll through it here. So I'm gonna read off some of the comments here. I think that these are hilarious. Maturing in the gym is realizing people can do whatever they enjoy. I agree. Maturing in the gym is realizing you don't need a belt for lateral raises. Yo, okay. So you guys, sometimes I usually start my workouts off with heavier lifts like bench press, like dumbbell press, like squats or something, right? And sometimes I just like to keep my belt on. I was actually competing when I made this video. I was getting ready for a competition, and one of the protocols that I like to follow throughout my comps leading up towards a show, so I can make sure to always, so one key tip to like keep your core tight all the time is flexing it, right? So one of the key ways that I like to practice that getting ready for a show is by having my belt on while I work out, so that I can keep all of my organs tight, my core flexed, and I will like literally wear my belt while I'm doing cardio on the Stairmaster, because my main goal going into a show is to make sure I come in with a nice slim tight waist where my abs are looking crisp. So that's why I'm wearing a belt in this. I actually usually don't wear a belt in majority of my workouts. Like during this lean bulk that you guys are watching this on, you guys, like, I don't usually wear a belt like throughout my whole entire workout, but sometimes I still do, and that's the main reason why I do it. There is no point to wearing a belt on lateral raises, but I thought that comment was fucking funny. Maturing in the gym is when you don't need a belt for lateral raises. I'm guessing this guy never hit 225 and then just gave up. So I can rep out 225, guys. My max for bench press is 315, but I hit my max like that. I hit that one max. No, it's two reps with 315. That was like 3 years ago. I'm gonna explain in this video why I stay away from bench press, but I'm gonna read through some of these comments because they're actually like hilarious, guys. You're wearing a belt on the lateral raise machine. Maturing in the gym is when you're minding your own damn business. Yo, bro's saying maturing when he's wearing a belt on lateral raises. Yo, they're just killing me over here. Y'all be careful, dude. Might hit calf raises with the belt on. Okay, this is fucking hilarious. Only recently matured. Bench is better than belted machine lateral raises. Not everyone's a bodybuilder, which I understand. Maturing in the gym is when you stop wearing a belt for exercises that you don't need it for. I explained to you guys the reason why I was following this protocol leading up to prep. You guys, sometimes I'll even wear, like, if you guys have ever seen like a sweat belt, like, you know, they actually don't even work, you guys, but sometimes I remember there was my prep in 2019. I wore that for like majority of my cardio sessions because it just helps me keep my waist tight. That's it, guys. By flexing and making sure that my organs are staying tight, then that will help you lead into the prep. Just like your body's going to adapt to flexing your core to keeping it tight, so then when you're on stage, this will reflect the same. That's the main idea behind it. Okay, so oh man, making me cry. Okay, guys, so I told you guys why I made this video, and also I explained some of the comments why I was wearing the belt. It's super controversial. Now, do I actually stay away from bench press? I personally I get more benefit from performing exercises that inquire unilateral work, like a slight incline dumbbell press, flat dumbbell press, high incline dumbbell press, hammer strength machine press, hammer strength unilateral machine press, because it all depends on your goal, and my goal right now is muscular growth. So I'm trying to mature and grow my musculature system, which requires me to work with my body structure the way that it is right now. And personally, myself, my hips are super tight. I sit in a chair for my work majority of the day working with clients, guys. So like my hips are always flexed, meaning that they're tight. So for me, in a press like that's locked in like a barbell is, with that bilateral work, it makes it it restrains my mobility in the movement, so it actually becomes really hard for me to actually have a good setup in the barbell bench press to press a good amount of weight without like injuring my hip. Also, I have lower back soreness, guys, just from like over the years of with the misuse of lifting, because I used to be that lifter in the gym who would max out on barbell bench press every single time I got into the gym. My ego would kick in and I would work up. Guys, this is what I used to do like 3 years ago. I would work like with barbell bench press, barbell deadlifts. You can scroll down on my Instagram and like see some fucking videos. Form was terrible, but all I would try to do was try and hit PRs every single time I went into the gym. Literally every single time. So over the years of just doing that, week after week after week after week, my body has taken a toll, and now I'm only 21 and I do have lower back soreness. Like, I do have some limitations when it comes to my mobility, my shoulders, but I take care of it by making sure that I'm performing the best exercises that work for my body type and my goals. And I still bench press from time to time, guys, because that's a personal choice. Even though I know I'm sacrificing my hips, sacrificing my lower back, even though I know that my spine is a little bit curved to the right, even though there is that curvature, and by bench pressing and having that bilateral force on my body, like being locked into a movement, guys, when you have those misalignments in your body, when you compensate to one side, you're only compensating for your ego, and this is going to lead to an injury, guys. That's all it's going to do, because I mean, man, like that's because when you're when your body is misaligned, like how mine is, and you put that force on that structure, if the lift or the bar pattern is not equal in the movement because of that limitation, then that can lead to an injury. That's all I'm saying. And if you were to force through it to try and get it straight, and your body, it just doesn't have the mobility, the stabilization, or let's just say the evenness to maintain the actual movement how it's supposed to be performed, then all you're gonna do is set yourself up for injuries later down the line. They might not be drastic injuries, they may not be like super crazy, but you guys, that is what you can set yourself up for. So I personally still bench press from time to time because I like to barbell bench press. It's a fun movement, but I usually like to stick with, and I program for myself a lot of like unilateral work or dumbbell work, etc. And I still like barbell overhead press. Again, that's a personal choice. I like the movement a lot, guys. It feels great on my shoulders, and it's helping me with my goals. So you guys, should you bench press or should you not? There's no definite answer. Like, there really isn't. It all depends on your body type and your goals. If you guys have super tight hips, and every time you lock yourself in a barbell bench press to initiate the lift, maybe you do have like lower back strain and pain, it might not be the best exercise to always perform or always work up to a max and hit just to satisfy your ego. It may be better to lower the weight and go a little bit lighter to work on your form. And I don't have the best form for bench press, by the way, guys, but work on your form, or switch over to something that's going to benefit you and your body more for the long run. And that's what it takes sometimes, guys. Sometimes it takes switching around your goals or getting a different perspective on exercise and asking yourself, why am I actually performing this exercise? Like, what is the purpose of this? How is this going to benefit me, my goals, my physique in the long run? And this is the perspective I want you guys to come at this from, because ego is so easy to get in the way of you and the results that you could be getting, but also just enjoying the process too, because it sucks having pains, it sucks having all that shit, right? So why not try to limit that as much as you possibly can? But you might want to bench press, guys, if you're a power lifter. If you're into powerlifting, I personally bodybuild, but I've also ran plenty of my own powerlifting programs. I know how to strength train. I know how to strength program. I know how to work with percentages. I know how to work with specific training techniques to increase your strength, to increase explosiveness, to force and power, just from my own personal experience and from learning and taking courses, guys. And so that's it. So you guys might want to bench press if you guys are a powerlifter. If you guys want to build a big chest, if you guys want to build some big triceps. You guys, my triceps blew up when I started to bench press more, when I started to actually focus on progressive overload, tracking my numbers, using percentages. Like my arms used to be super small, very disproportionate. Like they had a huge disproportion to the rest of my body, but they blew up because of bench press. Like, I actually salute bench press for helping my triceps grow, and I needed them to, and that's just what helped the most. So if you guys want to get stronger, it's a great movement. Do you need to do it? No. If you want to, sure. But I mean, there might be consequences, guys, if you guys do have pains, if you guys do have limitations, if your body is misaligned. And that's just something that I want you guys to be aware about, and I wanted to explain where this all came from, guys. So that's gonna be it for this YouTube video. If you guys got value from this, make sure you drop some comments down below. give this video a thumbs up for all the haters on that TikTok post and all the comments. So fucking funny. And you guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah, I whirlwind through cities, influential, scientifical power. My mental violence will shower, devour